Hello, beautiful soul. I am celebrating you because you must be watching this because you have completed the embodied pleasure expansion method. And so, yes, to committing to yourself, to choosing you, to choosing your pleasure frequency, and all of this that this unlocks for you. So, I want to share with you a little bit more about what you can expect going forward. As I said in the intro video, this practice is the foundational practice. It is the very foundation that will prepare you to experience more pleasure in your daily life, to expand your orgasm, to like feel magnetic. I remember actually in the early days of starting to learn more about the expanded orgasms and the womb. And, I had no idea about all of this. So, we all start somewhere. And this was about 7 years ago. And I was searching. I was like, I was feeling numb. I was disconnected from my soul. I'd gone through a breakup. My heart had closed down. And I was like, I know there is more. I know there's a way. And I came across a podcast or something, and I just remember still having words in my mind right now, and this to this day. Things they said, like when you have that full-bodied orgasm, you are in your magnetism for days or weeks. Like that lasts for days because you are vibrating that energy, that frequency out into the world. When people come into contact with you, they feel that because what that is, and how I've now made sense of that, that is your authentic expression. When you are embodied in your pleasure, in your orgasmic frequency, this is the most authentic expression that you can be, that you have connected to all parts of yourself. So if you are watching this and you've been disconnected from your pleasure, you're not feeling what some might say, my libido is not working. That's something I will talk more into over, the coming courses. Um, all of that I'm here to say. All I want you to know is that there is a way. I'm here to guide you to that because I found the way, and it it has been a deep devotion to myself. It's been a gift to have time being single. This is how I unlocked all of this magic. So whether you are in relationship or you're single or whatever, the situation is, this is a gift to you to deeply devote to yourself, to embody all parts of yourself. Okay, because the most authentic you is the version of you who's embodied all of it. No bypassing, no numbing, no like, I don't want to feel that. We get to feel it and we get to turn that into the gold, into the magic, into your gifts. Because the more challenge, the harder life is, the more magic that you have within you, ready to be unlocked. And that I have unlocked so deeply from the womb work that I have done, this conscious connection and relationship that I've created with my womb. And this has served me in so many ways over the years. And most recently, going through a breakup and just feeling so in my power. The minute he walked out, even though I loved him, I could see a vision with him, everything crumbled on that day. And it was a big shock. But I could see it in that moment that I'm whole and complete as I am. Whether I have that person in my life or not, I am whole and complete. And that is also what I want to speak into is that you are whole now. And all we are doing is activating and remembering that inner power, that inner light, that wholeness. And I'm really at a place where it's like no longer about, there's constantly something to fix and to heal. We are expanding into that which is. I know that you've done so much healing work, likely if you're here. You've met your inner child, you've done all these things, but maybe not seeing the shifts that you would really love to, and that I've been there. I've felt like, what is all this work worth? But I have something to share with you. And until we actually embody that healed version of ourselves, things will be slow to change. It will still constantly feel like there's one more thing to heal and another thing. And yes, we will continue to take that journey of learning and healing, but there's a better way to do it where you don't feel like there's something to fix, where you don't feel like you've got so many things and so many problems that are stopping you from getting where you are to where you want to be. Okay, so that is something that I get super excited about speaking into. Again, if you feel called to continue this path with me, I will have some opportunities coming up that will invite you to dive deeper into expanding into all of this, expanding your soul by embodying that new version of yourself that is there right now. And all we have to do is collapse that linear time, let go of that illusion of time, and choose you and choose that new version. And that's when things shift instantly and things can change so quickly. So continue this practice. Please share how it's feeling for you. Continue to write what you experience following it. Journal about it. Really take, notes, because this is going to be really powerful to come back to. Please take a video of yourself doing the practice and share that on social media. I would deeply appreciate that if you can share this magic and get this out into more people. If it's really made a difference for you, I would love for you to share it with some friends who's in need. Is there someone that you have that you know that has also going through heartache and heartbreak, or struggling, like I'm here to hold space for the woman who that you're here for more, but you're just feeling like stuck or lost or just like at a plateau in your growth. And we are ready to expand beyond that and energetically align thoughts, emotions, feelings, body. Those are things that I'm going to be diving deeper into. So, sending you so much love and thank you so much for being here. I am just so grateful for you to be a part of this movement and a part of this collective space and the pleasure frequency and embodying your orgasmic frequency.